Hey everyone, my name is Sophina. For those of you who don't know me, I was an ACI student and I recently graduated this year in June. Today I'm here as an intern for Scleroderma United from the University of Toronto to talk to you guys a little bit about scleroderma. Just a show of hands, who here has heard of scleroderma? Okay, so this presentation will talk a little bit about our organization, what scleroderma is, and how you guys can help support our cause. So here's a table of contents about the topics that I'll be discussing today. So first, I'll do a little introduction about myself. So as I mentioned before, I'm here from the University of Toronto at the Scarborough campus. I'm currently studying life sciences in the health sciences stream along with co-op, and I'm interested in double majoring in human biology and neuroscience. So a little bit about my internship. So I'm working with Scleroderma United, and basically what I do is I do awareness campaigns, fundraisers, and also presentations like this to speak about the cause and how people can support our organization and those with the disease scleroderma. So here I have a picture of me doing the Hard Word Heart Disease Awareness Campaign. So a little bit about hobbies. In my free time, I enjoy playing music, like singing and playing piano. I have a cat. His name is Pippin. And also I do Taekwondo, which is my favorite sport. And in the picture in the middle, there's a picture of me at Scarborough Bluffs because I really enjoy going to the beach. Oh yeah, and in the left corner, there's just me sipping on my favorite drink, my favorite Starbucks drink, which is the pumpkin cream cold brew. Okay, so now I'll be talking about our mission. So Scleroderma United is an international nonprofit connecting and empowering people with the rare autoimmune disease scleroderma. It was founded by our president, Cosette Wu, in honor of her grandpa who passed away from scleroderma. So our mission is to connect and empower scleroderma warriors around the world. We do so in a number of ways, but I'll be talking about a few that I think are pretty cool. So the first one is Scleroderma Stories. Basically, we take the stories of scleroderma warriors around the world and publish them in our article. So we have patients often share their hardships, triumphs, passions, and more, and this initiative gives a platform for them to share their experiences. It also lets them know that they are not alone in fighting the disease and they can still live incredibly rich lives. So the next one is the Learn Center. This initiative basically provides a platform of resources for people to learn about scleroderma. So like what is scleroderma, types of scleroderma, the related conditions, etc. So this is extremely helpful because scleroderma is a rare autoimmune disease, so not many people would probably know about it. It's also helpful for scleroderma patients to educate themselves a little about it so they feel a little less lost as they're figuring out their diagnosis. So I've been talking about scleroderma a lot, but what exactly is it? Scleroderma is a group of chronic connective tissue diseases that are generally classified as autoimmune rheumatic diseases. It causes scarring, hardening of body tissues due to fibrosis, which is the excess production of fibrous connective tissue. There are two types of scleroderma, localized and systemic. Localized scleroderma is a less severe type, affecting only the skin and muscle tissues underneath it. However, with systemic scleroderma, it affects the skin, muscle tissues, and the internal organs as well. So here's an infographic that I got from our Scleroderma United site, which contains some little information bits about what the disease is. So here are some symptoms of scleroderma. And the first one on the left, it is called Raynaud's phenomenon. And this occurs when the fibrosis causes the small blood vessels in your fingertips to shrink and reduce blood flow. The result is less oxygen flow and discoloration of the fingertips. And on the right, as you can see here, scleroderma can cause thick, waxy skin due to the overproduction of fibrous connective tissue. This leads to limited mobility, difficulty moving, and trouble breathing, since scleroderma can also affect the lung tissue as well. So next I'll play a little video of my awareness campaign that I did as part of my internship. It also speaks of a few facts in the end about scleroderma. Hi, my name is Sofina and I'm a fall 2024 intern for Scleroderma United. Today I'm at the University of Toronto, Scarborough, Ontario, Canada, and I'll be asking people if they can pronounce this word. Scleroderma.
Scleroderma.
Can you guys pronounce this word?
Scleroderma.
Can you pronounce this word?
Scleroderma.
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 Can you pronounce it?
Scleroderma.
I'm guessing it's a silent. Is it Scleroderma?
So next I'll be talking about treatments. So I'm going to start off by saying there is currently no cure for scleroderma, which is unfortunate since this disease can be very debilitating. However, there are treatments that can alleviate symptoms and potential cures that are being researched. So first we have medical treatments. So this includes like medication to help dilate the blood vessels in order to help like the symptoms of Raynaud's phenomenon. There's immunosuppressants, since scleroderma is like an autoimmune disease. So taking these medications can help like regulate the immune system to prevent it from like attacking itself. Next are pills to help digestion. So like previously mentioned, scleroderma can affect like organ tissue as well, including like the stomach, and this can like lead to like issues with like digesting food and like heartburn. Next is medications for preventing infections, as well as pain relievers, because scleroderma can limit mobility, as mentioned earlier, and this can be painful. Next, I'll be talking about some therapy treatments. So physical therapy definitely helps with the stiffness, and it also increases mobility and strength. For surgical treatments, stem cell transplants are offered for affected organs, and sometimes in more severe cases, complete organ transplants can be done. Lifestyle changes include staying active, which at first may sound counterintuitive because you're already in pain from the scleroderma, but however, like if you are inactive, this can lead to it can lead to like worsening symptoms of immobility, as well as just like becoming really stiff. Also protecting your skin from the cold can also help. Do not smoke, and having a healthy diet and avoiding foods that can cause heartburn will really help with the symptoms. So now I'll be talking about fundraising and future interns. So I'll be talking about how you guys can support the cause. So for starters, we are currently doing a fundraiser to help raise money for Scleroderma United's development of the first ever course for children with scleroderma to better understand their diagnosis, symptoms, and treatments, as well as learn how to navigate life with this illness. So if any of you guys are interested in checking it out, there's a link there. Next, I want to talk to you guys about an opportunity for you to work with us. So every fall and spring, Scleroderma United hires new interns to come and join the organization. So what do interns do? So we have project-based interns that help work on developing resources such as the Learn Center, medications and treatments database, accessibility tool banks, and many more. Of course, they also help raise awareness of scleroderma by planning and organizing awareness campaigns, fundraisers, writing short articles on scleroderma patients, and speaking about the cause. So, like the presentation that I'm doing right now. So, if any of you guys are interested, here's a Google form for you to sign up so you can receive a notification when you start hiring again for the next cycle. So, this internship is open to high school, university, and medical students. So here's my conclusion. Since this is a fitness leadership class that I'm presenting to, I want to tie all of this to something that may be relevant to this course as well. For starters, many of us probably don't realize this, but movement is a privilege. So many of us take our ability to just walk up and down the stairs, run, etc. for granted, when there are many people out there, including scleroderma patients, who could only wish to have this ability to move freely. Of course, having scleroderma doesn't stop you from being active. It is just that movement can become painful and difficult due to the limited mobility you have. Additionally, you become more prone to exhaustion as well. An example is Arion here. He was a basketball player at his university until he was diagnosed with scleroderma, which stopped him from playing his sport. However, now he engages in other adaptive sports, which allows him to stay active still. But for those of us who are able to, take advantage of this privilege we have to move without limitations. Often, our busy lives keep us at a desk to work, or the temptations of scrolling endlessly on TikTok keeps us confined to our beds. But given a chance, I hope you guys find some time to move your body. And you guys are leaders too, so encourage those around you to get up and move as well. Thank you guys for listening to my presentation.